Good morning, everybody. Sam Dog, the infamous 253, coming at you guys live, and want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. Christmas Eve today, and this time, now I know the Broncos and the Raiders haven't played yet to finish off Week 16 for this Monday Night Football, but me and Dallas thought we'd get into a special Christmas edition for our game picks. I got Dallas on the line. Let everyone know what's up, even though there's no one on there yet.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
What up, Deli Skills? Yep.
I know it's still early. You guys are probably visiting family, or you guys might not be online yet, but Merry Christmas to anybody out there.
Yeah, everybody out there too. Merry Christmas to everyone. Don't know what everybody else is going to be doing, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, I'll be watching that Raiders versus Bronco game, which I know you and me picked the Broncos to win that game tonight against the Raiders, which, who knows, it's going to be very interesting because this could possibly be the very last game ever played in the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, which is interesting because, you know, with the city of Oakland suing the NFL, suing the Raiders and all too, so where could they end up next? Could they share Levi's with the Niners? And I know we talked about that before, like San Antonio or San Diego. It'll be interesting. But yep, holiday season's upon us. Where are y'all watching the games at? I mean, first let's recap. How many games did we get right and wrong back this week, Dallas? How many games did we get right and wrong so far before tonight? I know we picked
the Charger-Raven game wrong. We both picked the Chargers. So the nightcap on Saturday, I believe we got the Panther game wrong.
We got the Panther game wrong. We got the
Houston game wrong.
Houston game wrong. We got the Miami Jacksonville game wrong. And then we got the
we got our game wrong.
We got our game wrong. Hallelujah. We got our game wrong. Hallelujah. We got the
that might have been it.
Yeah, that might have been it. We had a pretty good week.
I think all the afternoon games we called right.
Yeah, we called the Titans winning against the Redskins. We got that one right. We called the Colts
split on Saturday.
What?
We got a split on Saturday.
Yeah, we did.
Called the Titans.
And we called the Colts beating the Giants, which the Colts came from behind. And then after that, we got the Cleveland sweeping the Bengals right. We got Dallas beating Tampa and winning the NFC East right. We got Minnesota game right. We got the New England game right. We got the Green Bay game right. And man, what a game that was for Aaron Rodgers to have a shootout with Sam Darnold in MetLife Stadium and take that thing to overtime. I mean, did you see that coming? I don't think anybody saw that coming.
No.
And then after that, we got the Chicago game right. We got the Rams Cardinals game right, and we got the New Orleans Pittsburgh game right. And now it's on this last game. But now, moving on to Week 17, the final game picks of the year, for which when the playoffs come, me and Dallas will just talk about our keys to the game since the Seahawks are in the playoffs. What up, Deadly Skills? But first off, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Baltimore Ravens, which the Ravens came off of upsetting the Chargers at StubHub on Saturday. And then Cleveland took care of business against the Bengals, getting their first rival sweep in a while. What's up, AK Memes? But still, I mean, Ravens and Browns, I mean, who would have thought the Browns would have swept a division rival, man? No one saw that coming this year.
No one.
Yeah. Baltimore, I think Baltimore's still going to ride momentum, but I am going to also, I'm going to start this off. I think Baltimore is going to ride that momentum. They're at home this time. I think Baltimore is going to probably beat Cleveland on this one. I like their momentum from their big win back on Saturday. I'm taking the Ravens.
Yeah, I gotta pick Baltimore as well. There's just too much on the line for them in this game. They have a chance to win the AFC North with Pittsburgh losing to the Saints yesterday, and they have a chance. If Baltimore wins, Pittsburgh's out no matter what. Pittsburgh can't even get a wild card. So I just think there's too much on the line for the Ravens, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns have some motivation to try to knock the Ravens out of the playoffs and get the sweep on the Ravens, but I don't see it. So I'm going to go with Baltimore. There's too much riding on the line for them.
Yeah, especially
They
with
need to
Pittsburgh.
make the playoffs because if they don't,
John Harbaugh's on the hot
that's 4
seat.
years without the playoffs. Harbaugh could be gone.
Yeah. Up next, we got the Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills. Last time these two teams played, I forgot what week it was. I think Miami did pull away in this one. So, and Buffalo just coming off of a loss to the Patriots, and Miami coming off of that loss to Jacksonville yesterday. So, basically, let's see what happens with this one too. But I'm gonna take the this time around. I think I'm gonna take the. I don't know. What do you think, Dallas? I'm gonna let you go first on this one with Miami and Buffalo. Games in Buffalo, yeah.
I mean, both teams are now. Miami's been officially eliminated. I'd probably still got to go with Miami to get to 500.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Miami too in this one because of their supporting cast with Ryan Tannehill, Josh Allen. I mean, Josh Allen's been playing good. I mean, this game could go either way since both teams are mathematically eliminated from
They're playing
contention.
for pride. A lot of games that teams are just playing for pride.
Yeah, true that. Up next, we got the Detroit Lions at the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay came out of a shootout, which Packers are basically playing for pride at this point. Detroit got whipped by the Vikings. Both teams playing for pride. Detroit, last time they played, Detroit murdered Green Bay with, those 5 Mason Crosby missed kicks. This time the game's at Lambeau Field, though. So it's gonna be crazy to find out what happens, though, in this one. But what do you think? I don't know. I think I'm going to take Detroit to get the sweep. I don't know.
I'll probably pick Green Bay just because it's at Lambeau.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to take the Packers too. I'm going to take the Packers too.
They want to finish the disappointing year strong, but they'll still be below 500.
Yeah.
They probably can't wait until Sunday's over with. It's
been a bad year.
Disastrous year for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Green Bay as well. Actually, in this one, I'm changing. I'm taking the Packers too, because it's at Lambeau, and because who knows what their future is gonna hold, and if Joe Philbin will maybe the interim head coach will probably become the full-time head coach.
We'll find out after this game.
Yep. All right. Up next, we got the Jags at the Texans. Jacksonville with Cody Kessler beat the Dolphins in Miami, and Houston coming off of that last-second loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. Very disappointing loss where Houston had a chance to clinch the AFC South, but it'll be interesting to find out what happens in this one. But I think Houston's going to lock it up here in Week 17 and get a big win at home against the Jags. So I'm taking the Houston Texans at home.
Yeah, I'm taking Houston as well. Very tough loss coming back like that against Philadelphia and then losing on a field goal. But I'm taking the Texans to lock up the South and more than likely get that 3 seed.
Yeah,
they had a shot at the 2 seed, but they lost to Philadelphia. They had a chance to end Philadelphia's season, couldn't do it.
Did anyone watch Norb's live video from when we were down in my section last night when I was giving them beef jerky? Because Norb went live with me down at the game last night. But, I always got to show him love with his beef jerky pack, man. I know you did, Eddie Taylor. And by the way, Eddie, Dallas said hi to you. Eddie said hi to you, Dallas.
Oh, what's up, Eddie?
Yep. Ooh, but I don't know. I'm thinking...
And all these games are division games, so we never know what it's like with division games.
Yeah. All right, up next we got the Oakland Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs just came off of last night with our Seahawks getting that big upset win over the Kansas City Chiefs to set them back from clinching the AFC West, and the Raiders are last week coming off of losing to the who did the Raiders play last week in week?
They play tonight.
Oh wait, that's right. They do play tonight. Crap, why did I forget that? That's right. They're playing Monday Night Football. That's me I'm tripping again, man. I can't freaking believe that. Man, that's right. I keep forgetting they play Denver tonight.
Very good last Monday night game for sure.
Yep.
No playoff implications for both teams.
Does the black hole show up big for Oakland tonight though in Denver? But we know the Raiders are playing the Chiefs. Chiefs want the AFC West, but if the Raiders pull a miracle upset in that one, and that means the Chargers could possibly be getting the 1 seed. Yep. So I'm gonna take the Kansas City Chiefs in this one. in this one next week, even though Oakland's obviously playing Denver. And we won't know what will happen until we watch later tonight. Moving on, we got the Chicago Bears at the...
I'm taking Kansas City as well.
Oh, yeah.
They're two tough losses in a row that could have gone either way. They really want that one seed.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Up next, we got the Chicago Bears at the Minnesota Vikings. Chicago came off of a close win against the San Francisco 49ers, and Minnesota obviously did work on Detroit last week. Playoff implications, which I think if Minnesota loses and Philadelphia wins this week at Washington, then I think, would that knock the Vikings out of the playoffs?
It would.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Chicago Bears in this one.
Me too. I'm going to take Chicago. I think they really would like to spoil the Vikings' playoff chances. And I don't think they'd want to face... Because if they did lose to the Vikings, they'd more than likely be playing them in the wild card weekend for the third time this year.
Probably.
And they still have an outside shot at the number 2 seed, but I don't see it happening because I don't believe the Rams are going to lose to the 49ers. So I think they're still going to be playing their starters in this game.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take Chicago to get the sweep.
Yeah, you and me both. Up next, we got the Jets at the Patriots. And obviously, we watched the Jets have a shootout with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, blowing it at the end, though, which they were able to force overtime. But then Rodgers took them down and just finally got a road win for the first time this year with Green Bay. Patriots are coming off of a big win against the Bills to clinch the AFC East for the 10th season in a row. So basically, that's a sweep for the Patriots. We already know they're locking that up. I've got the Patriots winning.
Yeah, I got the Patriots as well, getting back-to-back home wins to close out a strong home year for them, as they won't lose a home game this year. Their problems were just on the road this year, apparently. And I think that's going to be Todd Bowles' final game.
Probably. Up next,
Black Monday approaches the day on next Monday.
Yep. But yeah. All right. Up next, we got the battle of the backup quarterbacks. We got the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints, which Cam's obviously out for the year, and the Saints are resting Drew Brees next week for the playoffs since they already clinched the number 1 seed. So Teddy Bridgewater versus, I don't know the name of that backup quarterback. Something, was it Heineke?
Taylor Heineke.
What's his first name?
Taylor Heineke.
Taylor Heineke, or was it? Taylor Heineke versus Teddy Bridgewater at the Superdome. This is an interesting one because I know the Saints are resting Brees and probably going to rest most of the starters for the playoff game, which they clinched the first round by. Carolina mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. I think we'll call Carolina the meltdown of the year, the collapse of the year. The Carolina Panthers.
It has to be.
That's the collapse of the year, is the Carolina Panthers.
It started with that Thursday night blowout at Pittsburgh.
It did.
They have not recovered, including losing on a last-second field goal to the Seahawks.
And then basically they've lost 7 straight.
In Cleveland, 2 games that they should have been able to win, and then after Cleveland, who did they lose to?
They lost to Atlanta. They lost to Atlanta yesterday.
They lost to New Orleans, a low-scoring game on a Monday night.
Yeah.
New Orleans pretty much ended their hopes.
They did. But still with this one, I'm gonna take the Saints getting the sweep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Saints as well.
Even with Teddy Bridgewater.
To get to 14 wins, how about that? 14 wins. And on CBS they made a comparison. 2009 they had a number 1 seed, and their losses: Tampa, Dallas, and Carolina. Now, in 2018, their losses could be Tampa,
Dallas, and maybe Carolina again.
And Carolina. It feels so reminiscent of 2009.
2009, very reminiscent indeed. But man, I don't know. But remember, this time they're resting Drew Brees. So
but I gotta say that Teddy Bridgewater is probably better Because he started the playoff game against the Seahawks in 15. I got to say he's probably better than Taylor Heineke.
Probably.
They only put up 10 points against the Falcons.
They did. Whoo! All right. Up next,
So we like New Orleans getting the sweep.
Yep, and up next we got the Dallas Cowboys at the New York Giants. Dallas clinched the NFC East yesterday with that win over Tampa, and the New York Giants yesterday they blew a lead to the Indianapolis Colts, and I mean Saquon Barkley had a good game and all too, but it just wasn't enough. But Dallas, I don't know. Are they going to rest some guys? I don't know, since they already got it clinched. So if the Seahawks get the 5th seed, then we would be playing Dallas in Jerry World too. I like Dallas getting the win here, but come playoff time, I think we know how Dallas likes to play, especially with their defense. And now the only difference is they'll have Amari Cooper this time, so we're really got to play some man coverage on those receivers and definitely do our best to shut down Zeke Elliott again. You know, I mean, we were basically leading that game last time that we played them in week 3, the home opener in Seattle, and just dominating Dallas the last time around. I know it's difference with the home field advantage and all too, but Dallas has been historically known for choking in the first playoff game that they played the past few times that they made it. Last time being that collapse, letting Aaron Rodgers lead that last-second drive to set up Mason Crosby for that game-winning field goal to send Green Bay to the NFC Championship game, where they would end up getting blown out by the Falcons. The Falcons collapsed in the Super Bowl. But I'm going to take the Cowboys beating the Giants in this game.
I'll probably have to go with the Cowboys as well, even though I don't know how much they'll want it, because they're locked into the 4. I don't think they can get higher than the 4 seed, so I probably have to go with the Cowboys in this one, but I don't know how much they're going to want it.
All right. And up next, we got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's easy. Pittsburgh wins easily. Sweep.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's going to get the sweep, but now they need some help from the Browns. How about you could say if they don't make it, that was a collapse.
It was.
At one point, they were 7-2-1. They had a 3-game lead in the North. They had won 6 straight. Looked like a team that could go deep into the playoffs.
And then Andy Dalton got hurt.
And then the Steelers, they might miss the playoffs for the first time since 2013.
Well, wait, is that the Ravens win? Because I think if the Steelers win, they might lock up the AFC North. So do they have a chance to make?
The Ravens to lose.
They need. So if the Ravens win, then the Ravens win the AFC North.
Because they'd be 10-6.
True.
And that tie, man, probably ended up costing the Steelers. They're 8-6-1. They could be 9-6, or they're 8-6-1. They blew that game against the Browns in Week 1.
Yeah.
That could be the game that they don't make the playoffs because of.
Maybe. All right.
Oakland could have been the game where that really came back to bite them.
True. All right, up next we got the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, we know 2 disappointing teams, so on and so on. We're going to hurry and get through the rest of this, though, because I still want to do some things for my Christmas Eve, but I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting this. Did Atlanta beat Tampa the first time around?
Yeah.
All right. I'm actually going to take Atlanta to get the sweep here.
I'm going to take Atlanta as well. Even though it's been needless to say, a very, very disappointing year. But it looks like the GM said there's not going to be any changes with the head coach. It looks like Dan Quinn is safe.
Yeah.
I thought they would make some changes because I think they probably had higher expectations, 2 years removed from going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, true. All right, up next we got the Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans. I think at the Oh wait, that's right. Houston can clinch the AFC South with a win, and the Titans are playing the Colts. Can't the Titans get a wild card with a win?
I think the winner gets a 6 seed, but isn't that the Sunday night game?
I don't know. I didn't see anything for a Sunday night game.
NBC made that the Sunday night game.
Is there going to be a Sunday night game for Week 17?
Yeah, because it's a win and you're in. Losers out.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Tennessee Titans.
I guess it depends. Is Mariota going to play?
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
If Mariota
You know what?
doesn't play,
If he
I
doesn't
think they
play,
lose.
if Mariota doesn't play, the Titans lose to Andrew Luck. I don't know what's gonna happen with that one though. We'll have to wait and see.
Colts dominated them the first time in Indy, but
Yeah.
this is a
It's
tough.
tough.
This is a tough one.
I'm gonna take Indianapolis.
I'm going to take Indianapolis to get that 6th seed and make the playoffs for the first time
In a
since
while.
I believe 13.
Yeah. All right. Don't you mean 2014? What's up, Dak Swag's #1 fan? All right. Up next, we got the Philadelphia
Did
Eagles.
they make it 14?
Yeah, because they made it to the AFC Championship and got blown out by the Patriots.
That's right.
The year that we went to 49.
Huge comeback against
The Chiefs.
in the wild card game.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we got the Eagles at the Redskins. Eagles are gonna kill the Redskins and probably get that wild card spot. And then
Yeah, Eagles are gonna win against the Redskins. The Redskins don't have anything left anymore. I mean, they're starting Josh Johnson. Their season went down the drain when Alex Smith got hurt.
True. All right, and up next we got the Chargers at the Broncos. Chargers coming off of that disappointing loss at home to the Baltimore Ravens. I know they lost to Denver. They lost to Denver earlier at home in the StubHub Center. Denver's been bringing it. Denver plays tonight, obviously, so we won't know what happens until we watch tonight when they play the Raiders for the second time to see if Denver gets the sweep and what could be the last game in Oakland. But I'm gonna take the Los Angeles Chargers in this game at Denver. I mean, anything can happen, but I think the Chargers really want it in case the Raiders pull a miracle and upset the Chiefs. I'm going to take the Chargers. I saw your comment, Dak Swag's #1 fan, but yeah, Dallas and me, I'm going to take the Chargers.
I'm taking the Chargers to get revenge and get to 12-4. Probably gonna have to settle, unfortunately, for a wild card because of Kansas City's better division record. And how about that? They could have a rematch with the Ravens, the team they just lost to.
Yeah,
Except this time it'd be in Baltimore.
it would be. And up next, we got the 49ers at the LA Rams. We know the Saints already clinched the #1 seed, but will the Rams rest some of their starters against the 49ers?
Probably not because they still can get the #2 seed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because if they would lose to the
They lost to
Niners, then the Chicago would get the 2 seed.
So they'll probably be playing their starters and they'll probably just annihilate the 49ers.
Yeah. All right. And so I'm gonna go with the Rams too. To just clinch the 2 seed and get the first round bye. And up next, last but not least, Cardinals at Seahawks. We know the history with this one too. With the Arizona Cardinals, I mean, having our number at home and we've had their number at their place. I'm just tired of losing to the freaking Cardinals at home, man. And plus, I still want to clinch that 5 seed. Make sure it's in there for sure because of the fact that we already,
Lost to Chicago.
Yeah, lost to Chicago, and we clinched the playoff berth with that win last night. I would love to have a 10-6 record though too, considering all the changes. I mean, Josh Rosen. We watched the play where Larry Fitzgerald threw the touchdown to David Johnson against the Rams, which the Rams crapped on the Cardinals, obviously. But this time around, who knows what we'll do? Are we gonna rest guys since we clinched, or are we just gonna try to keep that 5th seed and play our starters? But if that's the case, I'm going to take the Seahawks finally getting that monkey off the back against Arizona. I just want to win against the Cardinals at home and sweep the Cardinals. I'm taking the Seahawks.
Yeah, I have to take the Seahawks as well because I think they still want to finish their season with momentum.
Yeah.
Have back-to-back home wins to finish at 6-2 at home, which would be a lot better than last year when they went 4-4. And they might play the starters at half. How much are they really going to want this game? But I think they still want to go out and win this game. I don't think they want to have a loss going into the playoffs.
Yeah, I want momentum.
I think they still have something. I think they're still going to go out there and try to win this game.
Yeah, I'm taking Seahawks, and there you have it. The last game picks of the year. Now I can finally toss this thing in the fire. And hopefully try to get one for next year, unless I may have to keep Dallas on speaker and pull up the schedule on Google, with all the games. But appreciate you all for tuning in. Enjoy the game tonight. And I want to, me and Dallas personally, want to wish everyone out there a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But most importantly, Merry Christmas. Can't wait to see what I get tomorrow. Obviously, you all can't wait to see what you get tomorrow for Christmas with your families. Make sure you spend time with your loved ones. As Walter Jones and I, as I said to Walter Jones, when Walter Jones started, make sure if you're taking pics with your family, you hash it with the check 96, you know? Check up on your loved ones and everyone else too. But make sure to like, subscribe if you're new, subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications. No more Red Zone reactions, though, this year because me and Dallas already had our last one, though. But hopefully, you know, I'll get some good footage for you at the Seahawks-Cardinals game next Sunday, this coming Sunday when we play the Cardinals on the 30th. So that would be interesting to see what we do. So hopefully we can get that dub because I got a special surprise coming in that game. You'll see it. And hopefully I'll have that extra battery case so I can start going live on my phone, you know? But stay tuned for the upcomingness. Dallas, thank you once again for coming on. Anything else you want to say?
No.
No?
I think you pretty much covered it.
We pretty much covered it all. All right. Gonna let y'all go. Merry Christmas. Go Seahawks. And if you ain't with it, you ain't infamous.